This live stream. Hey, let's get this thing started. Last night in the Poochie Nest. Last night in the Poochie Nest. Oh no, sorry, it's Houndour. It's Houndour. Alright, last night in the Houndour Nest. Last night for the Houndours. Hey, let's go see what raids are in the park. These should be EX raids if you guys want to do any of them. Alright, yeah, last night isn't tomorrow's nest rotation, right, you guys? Nest rotation is tomorrow. That's what all the other websites are reporting, so I'm like, hey, I'm pretty sure that's true. Last night in the Houndour nest. We do have a few hours left of raids, but I can't play for that long. I gotta do laundry tonight, you guys. Shout out to everybody who's first on the stream. I tell you guys my personal business. I gotta go do laundry. So, yeah, we can't play as long as I normally would play. Do you guys want to do Houndour, or do you want to wait for another, or sorry, what's that one? Houndoom? You guys want to do Houndoom or wait for another one? A legendary will probably spawn. It's a really large park with, you know, multiple gyms in it, so we probably should get one pretty soon within the park, and we could see what that one spawns into as well. This could be level 2, possible Maywile. When I was here the other day, they had 3 Maywiles. Oh, it's a level 1. Could be a Magikarp. They had 3 Maywiles. Can you guys believe it? There was 3 Maywile raids in the park at one time. I was like, let's go. I did 2 of them. They're on my episode. A lot of people were in the raids. Wait for another one, you guys? Yeah, I think I am going to wait for another one. We're going to bounce around a little bit, though. We're just going to check some shinies. Trying to get the shiny in this nest, you know what I'm saying? I drove here 3 hours to drive there in traffic and 2 hours back so I could play it organic, but that was literally just to show you guys the area. I figured I was not going to catch a shiny while I was doing that. Chances are very low. But, you know, it was fun just to show it off. It was a nice way for me to spend the day. A lot more adventurous than some of the other content I made lately, so I was actually fun. You know, I had a lot of fun getting back to, you know, my roots, getting back to my vlogs and stuff. Plus, I've never been to this park and I've heard of it. It's called Lake E locally. Everybody calls it Lake E, and it's Lake Elizabeth. The park is called Central Park, but people refer to it as Lake Elizabeth. And it's a fantastic location. I was actually really glad that I came and scouted it. It was a pretty cool location just to spend the day. But I can't go there every day. That would be like crazy for me to pay the gas and miles on my car to go there every day, and it's a great location, so I am going to continue to play it. Nothing is spawning right now. I'm like, please? Please? You have a cockatiel? Oh my god, my mom used to raise cockatiels. I'm very familiar with cockatiels. I wouldn't mind having one, but they're a bird and they make a ton of noise, so it's kind of an issue. So yeah. Hey guys, my tablet's at 100%. We gon' be spoofing. But yeah, I do have to do laundry. Today's my laundry day. Rest in peace to my time. But it's okay. I get to go hang out with a good friend of mine. Hey, what's up, Excellence JVB? What's up, Dylan? Dylan Moskowitz is here. What's up, Dylan? Alright, nothing is spawning. I'm going to reset the app. That was weird. Let's go restart the app. A little bit buggy. You guys, what's everybody been doing this week? Is summer over for you guys? Is summer just like totally over? Like, I don't know how that works. Did everybody go back to school? Is summer over? Or are you guys like, I don't know, you guys have class right now? Like, I don't know how that works. Man, all I know is I cannot find this shiny. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's go find a raid. We gotta do an EX raid. I'm like positive I'm gonna get an EX raid pass on my main account, on my new organic account, and it's gonna be for this park, and I'm gonna have to drive back here. And it's not. I guarantee when I come back, if it happens, it won't be a good nest. I guarantee it won't be a good nest. It'll be a bad nest. I know it's gonna be bad. There's no way it'll be good. I think. Anyway, that's my worry. Very worried that I'm gonna get an EX raid pass here because of the raids I did, and then I'm gonna have to come back, and it's gonna be a bad nest, and it won't be worth driving to this particular park aside from to get the Mewtwo, which sadly I will probably do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the game, so probably do it. Let's go see what we get. I guess I spun a stop, so there was always a chance that we could go back to San Francisco and do a raid if we really didn't find a raid, but now I accidentally spun that stop. I really didn't mean to do that. I just did it out of habit. But oh well, no big deal. Did that get louder? I'm gonna adjust it. You guys hear a different volume than I hear. Although you guys might get some of my speakers volume in my microphone. Pidgey found a candy. Dude, I'm like, load the Pokemon, please. Jeez. Got a shiny Kabuto. There you go, Cheetomander. Shout out to you guys who are watching. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We're going to do mostly shiny hunting tonight, and we will do some EX raid pass hunting. We're just going to do a few EX raids tonight. Tonight isn't a make it or break it night for EX raids. It's not close to the day of EX raids. You want to make sure you raid on the day of EX raids, that's for sure. You want to make sure that you raid the day before EX raids, that's for sure. You know, and we're not really... when are EX raids this week? I have a pass, let's go see. They're on the 10th, and today's the 7th, so I mean, we're not even close to EX raid pass day. I have an EX raid pass on this account. I pretty much always have an EX raid pass. I mean, like, I even came to like a new account that I've never even touched before, and I'm just like, let's go get EX raid passes again, and now we have them on this account. So anyway, it's no biggie. It's gonna be on August 10th. We're not really even close to that day, so we're just doing a couple of raids. We always do like a couple of raids every day. We're gonna make sure that we keep on doing a couple of raids every day, and you know, we're just gonna shiny hunt because it's the last night that we can shiny hunt this nest. Want to make sure we get a shiny. Probably end up transferring, I don't know, transferring these shinies to friends maybe, give them to my friend for her main account, the one who gave me this account, I don't know. Just don't know what I'm gonna do with the Pokemon that I catch now that we're on an alternate account. No clue. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. I mean, it's just fun to play. This game really has no end game. I mean, think about it, you guys. We all have our own end game. Like, I want to catch all the hundreds. I want to catch all the shinies. I want to get one of each species, whatever, you know. But the game itself actually has no end game. We all just kind of made up those end games because there's nothing else to do in the game. So it really doesn't matter if you start over. The game is kind of like, it's like a time capsule. Like, you play and you can always play again, and it really doesn't matter when you play. You're just playing. So anyway, it's why banning the accounts doesn't really solve the problem. All it does is make people not want to spend money on the game while we do the exact same thing, which is, you know, pretty much what happened to me. I'm like, well, if you're just gonna ban me, then I'm not gonna spend any money, that's for sure, because it would be a waste of money. They could ban me. Which is part of the reason why I want to do fewer raids and more shiny hunting, because I'm like, hey, you know, cost me a lot of money to do all those raids, and now all that is gone if I'm never going to get that account back, so that's pretty unfortunate. So now I'm like, well, we're just going to play a different way. We're going to, you know, play for the joy, get the shinies. There's always, you know, little things we can do here and there that are fun. There's always new shinies to hunt for. There's always a good nest. So plenty to do in the game. But yeah, I definitely have been thinking about my gameplay. I'm like, what are we going to do now? But we'll still do raids. It's not like we're not going to do raids. There's days that we'll raid a lot harder. I know you guys know that we raided hard earlier this week because there were better days to raid. But today is the last day in the nest. We're going to do that nest thing, and then we can raid later on. But we will do a couple of raids today. You want to do a couple of raids every day. Stay EX eligible. It's important. So we'll smash whatever raids If we get desperate, honestly, we'll just do whatever raid is in the park later on. Like, whatever this one over here hatches into, I'll probably end up doing it. But, you know, it's not like a huge deal. There's cords in the description, you guys. You don't have to spam. This spot over here is clutch. I walked over here, literally, you guys, I didn't put this on my video. I walked over here, and there was so many creepy people hiding in the woods on their bikes. Like, coming over here in real life was, like, definitely not a good idea. So, yeah, just saying. There's some reasons that I'm like, I'm so glad that I spoof, because this is a good cluster spawn, but I wouldn't have hung out here in real life for very long. But yeah, I wanted to go film something, and I started walking towards it, and then there was just this guy, like, in the woods, like, with his bike, just, like, standing there, and I was like, this is the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I just turned around and walked the other way. But, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay, I just wanted to catch that for the fun. I'm pretty sure... Oh, we got a transfer? Okay. I guess we got a transfer. Oh, we got a Blissey yesterday. I forgot about that. That was the closer on the end of the stream. Somebody found a Blissey right next to this nest. It was actually pretty lit. Some of these can go, and some of these need to be kept for possible trading purposes, because they could be lucky, and that would be lit. They'd be lucky and lit. Wait. Okay. I had one that was a 98, and I had one that was 100. I caught the 100 Mawile the other day. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's 100 on an alt account. All it's going to do is get traded, and it won't be 100 anymore. So, does anybody care? Nope. There's the 844. That was the 98, I believe. And the 848, there was the 100. Just caught those randomly. That was pretty crazy. Do I need to catch a Duskull? I'm just not sure if I've caught one or not yet. You guys, the cords are in the description. Are the cords not in the description? See, now I gotta open the video and see. Are the cords not in the description? Pretty sure that they are. They are. Oh, that's messed up. The cords are in the description, guys. I'm just saying. Did I film the creepy guy in the woods? Like, you guys, I don't know if you know very much about, like, being a YouTuber and, like, all the things that it takes for me to produce an episode like that, but the number one thing that you don't want to do is go film people that don't want to be filmed when they're being creepy in the woods. Like, I'm just like, that's how horror movies start, you guys. Like, oh, I'm a YouTube vlogger. Oh, who's this guy in the woods? Let me go film him. And then you hear the chainsaw start, and it's like, and then I'm just like, ah! And you know what happens next? I can't, that's how horror movies start, you guys. Like, no, I did not go and film the homie in the woods. I like I said, I turned around, and I walked the other direction very, very quickly, alright, you guys? It was like lightning fast. I was like, I'm out of here. Alright? I was out. But I did walk all the way down to this Pokestop right here on my main account, on my new main organic account, and, you know, I spun it. So I did spin, I'm pretty sure that I spun all the stops in the entire park. I'm pretty sure that I did. Alright. I think so. I'm pretty sure. I think I did it. Okay, drop a like, you guys. Don't forget to drop a like. We got a lot of people watching. Let's get those likes up. Apparently I got some research. Hey, let's go. Yo, pineapple berry, let's go. It says hatch an egg. I'm like, maybe I should do that. Oh my goodness. I'm not really managing the eggs on this account because, like, I didn't buy those incubators. I don't know whose incubators those are, really. I mean, I was told I can do whatever I want with the account, but I'm like, well, I'll hatch the 10Ks, you know? Like, those could be meta strategy Pokemon, 100% or something like that. So, I guess I'll just hatch those. Nobody's going to get mad at me for hatching, you know, the 10Ks. But, yeah, I don't really know. I'm not really playing this account the way I would normally play an account. My care level is very low. What I really care about is grinding shinies as fast as possible, just because it's fun. Yeah, that's just what I want to do. So that's the plan. But we are going to do a little bit of EX rating. I decided not to do the Houndour or the Houndoom, even though it's higher level, technically, than the other, you know, like the next one is going to be a level 1 raid. But I'm like, dude, Houndoom, nobody wants to do that thing. Like, I'm guessing you guys don't want to do that. So, yeah, I'm going to spare you. If anybody finds good research in the nest, can you please let me know? I think I'm supposed to get rid of the Growlithe one. That doesn't turn into anything good. I'm just like, what is with these crappy items? I'm holding too many of something and I cannot figure it out. It must be Pokeballs. I'm starting to stack up on Pokeballs or something. I'm just gonna get rid of them. I'm really not holding that many. I'm holding the Great and the Ultra. I'm not even throwing them. I just want to check the research, but I have to get rid of items to check the research. That's what's so lame. Alright, hatch an egg. Does anybody know what that turns into? Let's go back over to the main part of the park. We get more spawns over there. If you guys do need cords, they are literally in the description. I couldn't have made it more easy for you. I mean, the one thing I feel bad about is we're not going to do as many raids as we normally do. But it's Registeel right now. I mean, it's just like, I'm actually teaching you guys how to do as few raids as possible and still get an EX raid pass, to be honest. Which is, you know, if you're not trying really hard to get the 100% IV Registeel, then it's actually, you know, pretty smart. Now, if I had my main account, my level 40 account, I would be trying to get 100% IV Registeel, just like I try to get 100% IV of every single legendary. Total waste of my money, but I mean, I just do it anyway because it's fun to hang out with you guys, and it's fun to have like a really, really OP account, which I do have. But until that thing comes back, I'm just like, I don't know. Can't really justify a heavy spend. It's impossible to justify a heavy spend. Jurassic World, a live stream, dude, we did that last night. It was lit. We had almost 100 watching. We did not smash through the 100 mark, but we got real close. Alright, real close. Just saying. So yeah, Jurassic World, a live stream is a reality. I did that last night. That was fun. Okay, I'm just checking research on a lot of these, just to see what we get. It's all hatch an egg. I guess when we hatch one. They're all 10Ks. I don't think I'm going to hatch one anytime soon. Nope. I guess the 2K. Ay. Oh well. Shiny Groudon is definitely coming back, you guys. Put a 1 if you guys think Shiny Groudon's coming back. Put a 0 if you think, nah, he ain't coming back. It'll be something different coming up next. I mean, if they don't do something like Shiny Groudon after this crappy Reggie event, I'm just like, guys, like, people, I've never seen people as bored with the legendary raid system as this Reggie event, and people are being very vocal about it. So, yeah, they need to do something like Shiny Groudon, something to get people really hyped up, because this thing has been terrible. And it's 3 in a row. I'm like, come on. Honestly, if you guys never got Groudon before, just think of it this way. You're lucky, because there's no point to catch one before. Now they can be shiny. That's why now that we know the release schedule for shiny legendaries, there's no point to catch them when they're new, like Latios and Latias, and all the Reggies. You may as well just skip them, because they're going to come back with shinies later, and that's when you want to spend your $1. If you're going to spend $1 to get a legendary, would you rather spend $1 on a non-shiny or a potential shiny? It's like, there's guaranteed no shiny Registeels out right now. Next year, we're guaranteed to get shiny Registeels. So just save your dollars for then, you know? Anyway, that's the frugal decision. Where are these Houndies? Houndy! Let's just keep moving, anyway. People get really stoked for shiny Ho-Oh, shiny Lugia, shiny Gen 1 birds, which I understand. Those are all lit. You know, those are Pokemon that I love too. So, it's kind of like, I don't know. There's just certain Pokemon that everybody loves and certain Pokemon that just don't really have that much hype around them. But everybody loves shinies. And for whatever reason, the shiny legendaries have a really high shiny chance for most people. Some people are tragically low shiny chance, which is really unfortunate. But for most people, it's, you know, it's good shiny chance, and you can pick up 10 shinies if you want, you know, like, that's awesome. So I generally enjoy the shiny legendary events because I like getting shinies, and then we just start getting them like back to back. I've even got back to back legendary shinies. So yeah, I like the legendary shiny events. I can't wait for that to come back. The streams are a lot more lit. We get a lot more people watching the streams, you know, so I don't know. I think that there's just more interest in the game when there's shinies, and then when there's not, people are like, oh, no shinies? Okay, see ya. And they just don't play until there's a shiny event again. And we've seen that over and over again. People who only play on Community Day, right? I know you guys know some people like that who only play on Community Day now. Like, that's the only day that they play anymore. Because they're like, that's the only day the game's actually going to be good. So why would I play the whole rest of the time and catch nothing instead of just, like, play on Community Day and get good Pokemon? So, yeah, it's kind of sad, actually. Kind of makes me cry when I, like, really think about it. I missed the Jurassic World of Livestream. You missed a good stream, my man. I was trophy pushing, and I basically went up and then I went down and ended up pretty much where I started. I mean, I think somewhere around there. So, I mean, I may try to do that again tonight. We'll see, but I have to do laundry tonight, so probably won't. I don't know. I might be able to do a late night stream tonight and do another Jurassic World live stream. Not sure. Where's that shiny? Where's that shiny? Oh man, who's on summer break? Like, I still never got an answer for that question. Put a 1 if you're on summer break and you don't have school. Put a 2 if you have school. Put a 3 if you have homework. Put a 4 if you have a test coming up and you're studying. That nobody's gonna put 4 because they're gonna, like, they're studying. Why would they be watching? What just happened to my hair? Oh my god. Alright, put a 10 if you have a pop quiz tomorrow. Wait. Put a 9 if you just want Shiny Articuno to come back. You guys, what team is everybody on? That's what I want to know. What team is everybody on? Dude, is everybody really on summer break? Oh no, I started school today. Rest in peace, Peaky. Rest in peace. Hey, learn something. I hope you learned something cool on your first day of school. Alright. Teddiursa beat a slacking. You know, that's pretty amazing. You should get that on video and post it. Like, Teddiursa OP. The nest reset tomorrow night, guys. So tonight is the last night that we can play it. Tomorrow night, by the time I'm streaming, nest will be changed. So yeah, that's kind of the implication of the title. Where's my team? Fowler, dude, I switched teams. All right, Team Winstinct is still lit though. Team Mystic out there. Where you guys at? Where the Mystics? Where's my Mystics? Yo, what about this for like the epic, you know, like Mystic McDonald's? Mystic Donald's? Like, I'm like, wait a second. They already partnered with McDonald's. There's money there. Mystic Donald's? Hey. Hey, there's a Plusle. Please, shiny. There's a Plusle in the nest, you guys. Plusle over in this, like, parking lot looking thing. Yo, that's lit. That is lit. Yo, it says hatch an egg. I'm like, I'm not doing that trash. Get that trash out of here. Alright, get it out of here. I'm looking for Houndour. Wait, you guys, I got a new sponsored emoji last night during the Jurassic World Alive stream. How many of you guys are actually playing Jurassic World Alive? I did a stream last night of all high-level battles, Sword of Marshes, the second to the top league. I'm trying to get back up into the top 500, but it is crazy up there now. So yeah, I gotta do some work on my strategies. The game's actually really challenging. It is not easy whatsoever, and I don't have enough DNA. I need to go hunt more. So yeah, very challenging. It's much different when you play a game with the intention of winning PvP battles, unlike Pokemon Go, where you play the game and you get all these Pokemon with all these special moves, but you really don't have any use for them, you know? Which is even further exemplified by Eevee's special move. You guys, how useless is it to get a special move on Eevee? Like, what? Why? Who cares? It's like getting a special move on Pikachu. It just doesn't matter. You know, it's actually just really inspiringly funny. I'm just like, wow, they really don't care about PvP. They gave Eevee a special move instead of the evolved forms. Now, I guess they could, you know, do the evolved forms too, but at this point we only have confirmation on Eevee, and, you know, we don't have any communication about whether or not the evolved forms are going to have the special moves of their own as well. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Just don't know. And everybody was all excited that they had their name change saved and they hadn't used their name change. And I'm like, well, if there's no special move, it's not really going to matter that much. Although it will, because you can get the shinies. But, I mean, I guess for the Generation 2 shinies, you can get them guaranteed. The Generation 1s are going to be hard. People are going to need a lot of shinies if you don't have a name change. Dude, the shiny on this Houndour would be incredibly lit, and that's what I'm grinding for right now, so I'm going to try and make it happen. They confirmed it on GoHub. Omar, are we going to get, hold on, I haven't seen that yet. Here. GoHub. Pokemon GoHub. The last resort move, but what about the Eevee evolutions? Did they get new moves for the Eevee evolutions? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm very curious about. If we got new moves for the Eevee evolutions that you'll be able to get, I mean, they haven't announced it as far as I know, so. People are asking if Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon will be released. I would say absolutely not, you guys. No chance. No chance, my people. No chance. Why would they do a Gen 4 release? I mean, I guess it is summer. It is summer after all, and technically, you guys, if they were doing a proper release schedule, they would release some of these big updates like Gen 4 in summer when everybody's playing and active and hyped up. So, I would think if they were smart, yeah, they would do like Leafeon, Glaceon, stuff like that. That would be lit. But I don't know if we're going to see something like that. There's a Flareon outside the nest. I'm going to go for it. You guys, there might be some spawns over here anyway, so just going to go for it. We're going to walk the trail. Yeah, Last Resort. You guys, nobody cares about Last Resort for Eevee. Like, what are you going to do? Go and take down a gym with your Last Resort Eevee? You're going to max power up your Eevee to level 40 and then, you know, take down a gym with it? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Dude, their Pokemon just like aren't loading, but I think there's just nothing over here. But there's trails, so sometimes trails will give you spawns. So I'm just like, well, can we get a spawn? Okay, there was a spawn. At least I know that it's working. This is my last night. Fletchling Induction says, why is this your last night? Well, you guys, I'm quitting spoofing forever. This is going to be the last night. No, I'm kidding. Wouldn't a lot of people love to hear that, though? Jonno's quitting spoofing. Catch 5 electric type Pokemon. That's a Mareep for the research, guys. That's good. That's good research right there. Come over here to this Flareon. That research is a Mareep and it could be shiny. I think it has a higher chance to be a shiny than a regular encounter rate. So I would say definitely do that research. Don't skip that one, guys. And ladies. And for the ladies. And for the ladies. Winter raid, no thanks. Make 3 nice throws, no thanks. Hey, it's Flareon, you guys, weather boosted. It'll be different CP for you. I'm less than level 30 on this account. Hey, 2378. Whoa, that's a big boy. 23 and 78. And I missed the excellent throw. I was trying to hit that excellent throw. Got him, boys. Very nice. Hey, don't forget to smack that like, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the content that you are viewing at the moment. Please smack a like on the stream. Thank you very much. Flareon. Hey, he's decent. I'm gonna hang on to him. He's good. Alright. We need to find some electric type Pokemon. I'm gonna go back over to the nest. Back at it like a hack addict. Thanks everybody who dropped a like. New Oakman. New Oakman's here. What's up, New Oakman? Oh, the Sith got 533 CP on that Flareon rip. Mine was really good then. That's how it used to be when I would play with Wifey. Like, she would get way different Pokemon than me, and sometimes they'd be way better too, and I'd be like, dang, lucky. That less than level 27 life is actually pretty good because you get different Pokemon than, or sorry, less than level 30 life. You get different Pokemon than everybody else, so it's actually kind of nice. I never got shiny Love Disc on like my main account, on my level 40 account. Was always a little bit salty about that. Never could find it. Now that I've been to this park in real life, like in my head, I'm like, oh, let's go to the dog park. Oh, let's go over to the lakeside, you know? I'm like, oh man, like I know this spot now. Like, it's so cool that I've been here. I literally wouldn't have come here if it wasn't for, you know, just like finding this spot. Although my friend, I actually did have a friend contact me and tell me about it. So I might have come here actually. But I would have spoofed here first just to check the spawn rate and make sure it's good. I would have. Always. Always. I used to spoof and scout areas like so much. I would never catch anything or spin any stops. I would just, you know, scout the area and make sure it had Pokestops so I would know if it was worth it to go there or not. No shine on the Magikarp. Let's go over to the dog park. I got a Snubbull over there the other day, and you know, it was a good one. So maybe we'll get a shiny on the next one. Hey, almost 100 likes on the stream, you guys. Almost 100 likes. Smack that like. All right. I literally wish that they would like do an update to the like button that actually made it like way cooler when you hit the like button. That'd be cool. I gotta catch some electric types. If I skip an electric, you know, just remind me like, yo, Johnno, that was an electric type, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I appealed the ban on my main account. They rejected it. I'm not happy about it. That's not my favorite subject right now. Kind of salty about it. My favorite subject right now is catching that shiny. Catching that shiny. We're gonna make it happen. We are gonna make it happen. Hey, Holly. Holly Mouse. Hey, shout out to everybody watching. We're gonna be doing the The shiny hunt. Let's see. We do need to do a raid, honestly. We need to do a raid. I'm wondering, what did that raid turn into over there? We don't know yet. Somebody's got the shiny Aerodactyl. That's nice. We did get some dogs in the park. Just not the dogs that I wanted to spawn. We'll go walk around the lake. It's a pretty good spawn rate on the on the trail around the lake, so we'll just go around. I actually could have gone to that. We're gonna go to the parking lot over there. Actually, that parking lot over there has a really good spawn rate. I got banned for streaming at GoFest. I didn't get banned for using any of the apps that I'm using right now. Just to be clear, I got banned specifically for streaming at GoFest. From what I understand, I mean, it seems like they're watching my stream in particular, and they banned me as a result of that stream. So WDZ Gaming said, do you only respond to mods? I only respond to people who ask really good questions. Yo, we got a snubble. Please shiny. No shine on the snubble, guys. No shine snubble. I only respond to really good questions. If they good, hey, I'll respond. Am I banned forever? I think so. That's the language that was in their email. I'm not sure. I didn't see what Brandon Tan said about spoofing. No, what did he say? I'm actually curious to hear what he said. I follow him, but he doesn't like post that much. And I'm not sure if he has a YouTube or something that maybe I'm not following, but I don't know. I didn't see that he said anything in particular, so I would be curious to hear about it. Is he anti? I'm guessing he's anti, but I don't know. Foley said, I can't believe you only respond to mods. Yeah, I'm such a jerk. There's a Chimico in San Francisco. Scarlet Guardian has the cords. Avoli's here, you guys. I need to get an Avoli emoji. If I get enough sponsors to get another emoji, should I make an Avoli emoji? I'm like, how many do I need, actually? If I get enough sponsors for a new emoji, should I make an Avoli emoji? Oh, I need 17 more sponsors to get one more. 17 to go for one more. Just saying. I'm a little far off. What would be the Avoli emoji, though? Should I just put the ban hammer? He said it would take away from him grinding. Wait. It seems wrong with spoofing. The only thing he doesn't agree with is people having several accounts and taking gyms. He doesn't have a YouTube. Yeah, I didn't think he had a YouTube. He has an Instagram. I follow his Instagram and I follow his Twitter. I mean, he's a pretty level-headed guy, so it doesn't surprise me that's his take, and I'm actually kind of impressed, you know? It's the same thing with me. I just don't really see anything about it. I don't play multiple accounts, and I never touch gyms. So, it's like, I don't know, who am I hurting? So, much love. Hey, Aberdeen. Helen C., thank you. Let's see. It's not you keeping me awake, it's FSU. Big love from Scotland. Hey, I like it. Thank you. The euro. Is that a euro or a Great British Pound? I forget if you guys, which one you guys have in Scotland. I think that's a Great British Pound, right? It's not a euro. I'm like so bad. Anyway, thank you. I know Avoli doesn't really. Avoli's not a band man. There were some kind of legendary instances. Like there was one guy who was spoofing back before there was a gym limit, and there was no limit on how many gyms you could get into. And this guy would spoof every single gym in the whole San Diego County area, which is a lot of gyms. And he would just cover the whole area. So I understood why they had to do certain things, like put caps on gyms and stuff like that, but it's also, you know, it's like, I don't know. If the game was more interesting, I feel like people wouldn't do stuff like that to begin with. Like, that person should be out there grinding one main account, but then there's not really a lot of incentive in this game to go and do that. So then they go and people go and do other random stuff that they find more interesting than that. So I don't know. It's tricky. It's all about game balancing. Yeah, there's a gym cap. You can only be in 20 gyms on one account. Nobody would realistically hit it unless you're just really hardcore into gyms for whatever reason. Because there's no reason to do it. You won't get more than 50 coins. It's just for tryhards. I mean, and people who have more than 20 gyms, I'm like, what are you doing anyway? Like, or people who want to have more than 20 gyms. But I think that people should be able to do whatever they want, take over all the gyms if they want to, turn the town red, whatever. But, you know, they took away that functionality because of, like, one bad egg in one area. So the whole world has to be punished because, like, one person. I'm just like, why don't you just use the report feature, and when people report that user and his multiple users, they go ban those accounts. They could have done that. It would have taken a lot less time than changing the entire gym functionality. But no, they're like, no, let's just go punish the entire world so we don't ever have to deal with this again, and we don't have to think about it ever again. Because the manpower it would take to go and ban those accounts and actually respond to reports is going to be problematic. So, yeah. Seems like it's all about the numbers. Too costly to actually respond to reports and ban spoofers, so just put a cap on everybody in the entire world. Ha, Sasha. Sasha's lit. Sasha, I love it. Yeah, I think I am going to, pretty sure that I am going to do a Jurassic World live stream tonight. I want to do some more live raids. That was fun. We're going to go back over to the Charmander raid. Somebody said it hatched and it's a Charmander raid, so come and do the raid, you guys. Could be shiny. It's better than a Houndour that can't be anything. So, could be shiny. Let's go do it. I'm gonna go do the Charmander raid. Char. What shiny am I most excited for? I'm kind of the same as Evoli. Metagross or nothing. I really think that, like, he's exactly right. Metagross is gonna be sick. It's gonna be amazing. So. No Pokies are loading. I might have to refresh the app. Or there's just nothing here. I don't know. Jurassic World tonight, as long as I can get my laundry done and get home at a reasonable hour. I played until like 2 a.m. last night, which is funny because I actually do that a lot of nights, but I don't live stream it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't live stream at that time because I get kind of tired, but the game was getting me kind of juiced actually. So, anyway, that was pretty crazy. It was a good stream. If you guys didn't show up for the stream, you should honestly just show up for it and watch because it was really fun. I got enough T-Rex DNA to fuse my T-Rex, so that was lit. Alright guys, I'm hopping in this Charmander raid. Charmander is EX, you guys. The Charmander is EX. Go ahead and hop in. You guys can hop into the raid, get your EX raid pass eligibility for the day. Dude, I gotta do laundry, you guys. Seriously, though. I've been wearing this Lachlan shirt like 4 times now. Although I do really like this shirt. And I only wear it like for the short time while I'm streaming or recording, and then I take it back off. So I mean, it's not like it's dirty, even though you guys see it a lot. I just like to wear like certain stuff on the stream. Got a rep for the homie Lachlan. Dude, he responded to my tweet. Did you guys see that? Lachlan responded to my tweet. I asked him about his car, and he totally responded. I was like, what a nice, like, professional and humble dude. Like, I really appreciated that. Even if it was just like a managed account and like somebody else was tweeting it, I still appreciate the attention to detail. But I do truly believe that it's him responding to the tweets, because the way he responded was really nice, and he talked about his car, and you could tell that he's just really into the car, like anybody would be. You guys, does anybody know what car Lachlan drives? This is a trivia question, okay? Trivia question. The winner of this trivia question will earn my respect. Does anybody know what car Lachlan drives? I'm gonna watch the chat and see if anybody actually knows. Does anybody know what car Lachlan drives? Drop a like, alright? You guys, if you don't know, you have to drop a like. Alright? If you don't know the answer, that's your challenge. You have to drop a like. I barely even got one hit. Please, shiny! I know it's EX eligible because it's inside of a nesting park. That's how you know. Alright, EX eligible raid. Come on, shiny. Jeff! My dude! Dude, that's like the biggest donation I've had in so long. Thank you, Jeff. Tesla Model X, that's right. Tesla with the butterfly doors. Dude, Jeff, thank you for the $20 making me holla. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Lambo. He should have a Lambo because he's that cool, but no, he doesn't have a Lambo. The Johnno Cena donation. That's right, Jeff. Throw him up, Jeff. Dude, you guys, I'm probably gonna go visit Jeff in Boston, okay? I'm just saying. My dude Jeff has been a big supporter of the channel. Love that guy. And I don't know, I'm just thinking I might have to go and do a destination Pokemon Go trip to Boston. Alright, let me know what you guys think of that in the chat. Put a 3 if you guys think that I should actually like go and do that. Trip to Boston? Trip to Boston. Go hang out with a boss, Jeff King. I don't know, you guys. Should I go do it? Put a 3 in the chat. What do you guys think? Boston Destination Pokemon Go episode. What is it like to play Pokemon Go in Boston? I don't know. You guys want to see that? Let's see. I got an Aaron. Nice. He simply amazes me. Yo, go visit a boss in Boston. Should we do it? Sasha, the Colorado trip can happen too. There's a lot of people that I actually want to visit. Sasha's on the list too. ATL. I was so close to Atlanta just recently. I was so close. Alright, we had to do that raid. Hey, shout out to M. Sanchez. Had to do that raid. Keep the EX eligibility going. But we got to go and do some shiny hunting. Ha, come to Chicago. I tried that. I tried that. Jeff made me an offer I can't refuse, to be honest. Jeff made me an offer that I can't refuse, so that was the reason why. That was the reasoning behind Jeff, Sasha. But Sasha's actually in the running as well. Sasha lives in Colorado, which I definitely want to visit. Luckily, I live next to San Francisco's airport, which flies everywhere for relatively cheap, so yeah. My next trip is going to go to visit Evoli. Evoli lives like 20 minutes down the freeway from me. No. I could visit Evoli. Evoli, we should hang out. Evoli, we gotta play some Fortnite. I'm ready to play. I'm actually thinking I might just like skip the Jurassic World live stream tonight and play some Fortnite. But Evoli, I don't know if he can play. I might just play alone, but we'll see. I really do want to get some trophies. Go to Hotlanta. I'd have to find something that I really want to do in Hotlanta. Evoli said, "Why don't you visit me?" I'm gonna go visit Evoli next, alright? Evoli gets the next visit. Evoli, I did come visit you. I came and visited Lake Voli. Wait, Evoli, did you, Evoli, did you ever put a pier on Lake Voli? Because I did want to do a follow-up video and go see the pier on Lake Voli. I want to take my organic account over there and walk down the pier on Lake Voli and see if I get any spawns. You have to make the pier like a trail, you know? Dude, the game just crashed out. Did you guys notice that? I had no buttons. Let's see. Hot Atlanta. I grew up in Arkansas, so I can deal with the hot. Now Texas is really hot. Texas is that unbearable hot. Like Arizona, I can deal with your hot. New Mexico, I can deal with your hot. Southern California, most of California, I can deal with the hot. Texas is a whole other hot. That's like living inside of a volcano hot. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I like Texas though. Texas has a lot of really cool stuff. So, where's everybody from, by the way? Where's my people from? Yo, 145 likes, 410 watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. Chords are in the description. That is true. Chords in the description. Thank you. Russian Panther. Honestly, you guys, I'm telling you, the real ticket is come and visit me. I will show you a good time. Now, I don't have anywhere for you to stay because my house is tiny, but I mean, like, San Francisco is a world-class city. You can't go wrong taking a trip to San Francisco. Come and visit your boy Jonno. I'll roll out. Dude, I will roll out so fast. You guys know TK. I've always been telling me about this forever. TK's gonna roll out. So TK's doing it big. TK's doing it boss style. Like, I can come visit people a few times a year. You know, I have the money to travel. So there's that. But if you guys come visit me, oh my god, I will show you so much cool stuff. I know everything to do in San Francisco. Like, every single thing. Like, no matter what is your thing, I know what to do. And I will take you there. And plus, I know where all the good Pokemon spawns are. I know all the lit stuff to actually go see in person. So, hey, I'm just saying, if you guys are ever taking a trip to San Francisco, you want to meet up, I'm mega down. Watching from Springdale, Arkansas. What's up, Matthew Hooper? Or sorry, Hooper. I can't talk. Watching straight out of Compton, Chili Willy. I'm gonna come visit you, fam. Watching out of Watts, Los Angeles. It's very specific, Chloe. Watching from the 905, the 90059. 90210. You're watching from the 90210, Chloe? Los Angeles, right? LA? Living in SF. Oh my god, KT Swimmer. Dude, the best stuff to do in SF is to go right across Golden Gate Bridge, and then there's like one exit that you have to know about, and it's really hard. I don't even remember exactly which exit it is, and I always mess it up, and I have to go back around like 3 times. But there's one exit that you go off and you go around, and then it starts going up and up and up and up and up the hill, and it goes up and up and up. And crazy, there is a public bathroom at the top of that hill. And I can't tell you how many times I just drove up there to use the public bathroom because there's just no bathrooms in San Francisco. And when you gotta go, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I have driven all the way up there just to get B-roll footage and get, like, a nice view. You know, you want to get that nice view. It's the best view of the Golden Gate Bridge you can possibly get in the whole city. And, you know, I mean, ironically, it's outside the city. You have to cross the bridge and leave the city to get the view. But that is the best spot to go. If you guys don't know about it and you're ever in San Francisco and you don't decide to hang out with me, that is the spot that I would take you. I know a bunch of other spots to take as well, but that's the one. It's right below one of the many Nike missile sites, so if you want to go for a hike, you can hike up to the Nike missile bases, and those are a really sick hike. Really sick hike. They're all, you know, there's not real missiles there anymore. They're all taken down, so you can just hike around the old concrete structures. But don't get hurt. It is kind of dangerous up there. But, you know, the hiking trails go there. It's fine. It's fine to go there. A lot of people go up there and have parties in the old... Sometimes people have, like, really cool parties inside the old missile structures because they're, like, large and concrete and they have good acoustics. So, kind of interesting. I know we got 400 watching. Thanks you guys for watching. I really appreciate that. We're just like shiny grinding. I'm not even catching. I'm just checking all of them. Gotta check them all. I am checking some of the research as well, but my bag is full again, so rest in peace. I'm like, what am I full on though? I really can't figure it out. I wish they would, if you were in a nest using like incense would give you more of the nest Pokemon. That would be great. People would actually use incense then. Yeah, Spoofer Meetup should happen. Spoofer Meetup should definitely happen. Dude, what happened to the game? Yeah, I had a really fun time live streaming with FSUATL. You guys, you know, I had to do my YouTube gaming app, which is, you know, not the same as what we do here, but I don't have my $6,000 computer. You know, when I go visit FSUATL, I had to do a little bit different setup, but you know, no big deal. It's no biggie. You know, we still did it big. We still got to go visit the legend. You know, it was a good time. Hey, Cesar Jose Campos, watching from Sacramento. We should meet up. Hey, thank you for the $5 donation, dude. Yeah, I try to actually follow me on follow me on Twitter, because sometimes I'll go play locally, and I will go play locally, and I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna be playing here, and then, you know, sometimes people meet up with me while I'm out playing, because yeah, I'm a little bit hard to meet up with, notoriously, because if I'm gonna play, I'll pick somewhere to go. Like, I went to Fremont, you know, like I'll pick somewhere to go that's like really good, and oftentimes it's not even in Sacramento. But sometimes, I mean, I used to go play Southside a lot more, but Southside Park is such good gameplay, but there's just so many homeless people who like stay in that park all the time, and they harass me. Like, I got harassed too many times by homeless people. I never put it on the channel or really talked about it, but I got followed by homeless people a couple of times. They would see my camera and think I was filming them for some documentary about I don't know what, and I was just like, leave me alone, like, God, you know, like, anyway, it was just like really frustrating. So I'm like, well, I don't want to keep going out in public and doing this, you know, like most YouTubers have it easy. You just sit at your desk, you make an update from your desk, you know, like that's the YouTube format. But you know, Pokemon Go, you got to go out and play in public, and there's always that variable of you never know what's going to happen when you're out in public. You guys remember that live stream where I almost got attacked? Does anybody remember that? And I was like, I'm playing Pokemon Go. Does anybody, I don't even know if anybody's been watching me long enough. Like, all the people who were watching back then probably don't even watch anymore. But if anybody remembers that, that was crazy. That was back when I live streamed organic like all the time, you know. And yeah, those were just different times. I've gone through a lot of different ways to play this game. So many different ways to play this game, just trying to find the one that I like the best and that works the best. Honestly, spoofing really is the best. It's safer. Safety is critical. How many people end up just driving to play this game? I'm like, come on, you know? Like, seriously, like, they're just driving. Like, so many people are like, oh, I'm organic, and they just, like, drive all around and play the game out of their car. And I'm like, and all these YouTubers now, you see them driving around all the time. They go play with all these high-level gamers, and they're all just driving around all the time. I'm like, I get it. Driving is the best way to accomplish what you want to accomplish in this game, but doesn't that defeat the spirit of the game that they're all about? I'm like, I don't know. I thought that I don't know. So anyway, if they're just gonna drive around, it's just like, what's the point of hating on spoofers? Because they're saying that we just sit around and play the game, but they're just sitting in the car playing the game. So, I mean, and a lot of the videos coming out now on the bigger channels are them driving around because they want to play with these high-level gameplay people, the people who are like the top in the game in different areas, and they go play with them and those people play in cars. So anyway, that's just something that I noticed recently. Even the YouTubers are starting to play the way that we play, you know, and once you start driving around and playing the game, you realize what a waste it is, and then you start spoofing. I mean, it's just a natural progression. Nobody wants to waste that much gas and waste that much time driving from place to place. You just start to realize how dumb it is. Now, if you're actually walking around and playing in the park, that's a totally different experience, and I think that people like that experience, but they don't necessarily have the time to do that all the time, and there's really no middle ground with this game. They're like, either you walk around in the park and you waste a ton of time, or you don't play this game. And it's like, no, that's not really, we're probably going to play anyway, you know. He said, don't even think about playing organic in SAC. I mean, I did it for a long time, trust me. I have videos of me walking into places where I should never ever have been. And then I look back on those experiences and I'm like, I could have died. Like, people could have hurt me, you know, because I was just walking around playing organic downtown. And I don't know that there's some spots that are just like where, you know, drug addicts just like live in these big public areas that I'm not aware of. And then I'm like, suddenly I'm like, wait, I'm surrounded by like people that I don't trust any of them, you know. Luckily, a lot of them were so dazed out on drugs that they really didn't notice me at first. But then I was like, I need to get back out of here. I was chasing a grimer. I'm just like, dude, the dumb things that I did playing this game organically. That's why they need to do a drone in this game, because, like, here's the number one safety thing in this game, right, you guys? Number one safety thing in this game. You have to cross the street to get Pokemon all the time. Put a 1 if you have ever crossed the street to get a Pokemon. Now, I know a lot of you guys spoof, so you probably gotta put 0. Like, of course you never cross the street. But, like, you have to cross the street to get a Pokemon. It's like, how dangerous is that? Why should I have to cross the street to get an imaginary Pokemon? It says that there's a Pokemon. I'm on this side of the street. I walk all the way to the Pokestop without crossing the street just to see if I can get it to trigger, but then it doesn't trigger, and then now I have to cross the street, putting myself in danger just to catch a Pokemon. Whereas if we had a drone, you wouldn't ever have to cross the street, and you could at least just go and drone over there and grab that Pokemon. I mean, I'm like, come on, like, that's just basic stuff. And how many reports did you guys hear in year 1 and 2 of Pokemon Go of people getting hit by cars playing this game? And if we would have had a drone feature, none of those things would have happened, because you wouldn't need to cross the street. But guess what? They wouldn't listen to the community. They won't put in features like that. I said we needed a drone in this game in year 1. I said we needed a drone in this game in year 1. I said put a drone in the game. It would make sense. People need to be able to catch just a little bit further from them for safety reasons. There's all kinds of places that are trespassing. Like when you just need to get a little bit past a fence and then you go and climb over that fence and go and get that Pokemon. Guess what? You're trespassing. You're breaking the law. You could get arrested for catching a Pokemon, whereas a drone would have fixed that. But, you know, they don't want to do that. And I would find all these Pokestops at yacht clubs, Pokestops at boat launches, where they have a Pokestop out where the boats are, but you can't get back there because you need key access to get to where the boats are. So there's no way to get to the Pokestop, and there'd be a rare Pokemon on the Pokestop, and you can't get it. And it's just like, give us a drone. But they never listened. They never listened. And people had to cross the street and put their lives in danger just to catch a Pokemon. I'm like, nah, I'm not down with that. That makes no sense to me. They should have listened. They weren't ready. Dude, somebody named Special Needs Gaming is making a diss track on the Pokemon Company. That's how much people are mad at Pokemon Go. Now people are making diss tracks about the Pokemon Company. I'm like, when is the Pokemon Company gonna finally just be like, enough is enough. You're ruining our reputation. We're taking it back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Hey, what is Tekis doing? What did Tekis unban that guy? I mean, you guys don't have to ban him. If people want to say spoofing is stupid, I mean, there's nothing in the rules that says they can't say spoofing is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to ban. I mean, somebody in the comments is just gonna roast them. Although they probably would start an argument by saying that, so I don't know. There's no arguing allowed. You guys, I am kind of hungry. I should get a snack. I have mangoes at my desk. Alright, why are people mad at Pokemon Go? That's a good question. Let me count the ways. I'm gonna snack a little bit, guys. Sorry, I'm really hungry. Shiny? 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 I'm drinking water. Alright, we're gonna go back to the main part of the nest. Somebody said, where's wifey? Aberdeen. Wifey is currently in Spain. Wifey is in Spain right now. That's why I have nothing to eat but mangoes in the house. And I'm about to run out of mangoes. I'm playing in Fremont, not Fresno, but close. Aberdeen, yeah, exactly. That was the big thing that I was against in the beginning. The game's not inclusive for people with disabilities. I think it's unfair. That was the big reason that I was always pro spoofing. I've been saying that particular thing for so long. Because think about it. The Americans with Disabilities Act was enacted before we had the digital revolution in the United States. This is real talk, you guys, alright? It was enacted. I went and I read it because I was like, is Pokemon Go in violation of the ADA? Because they're really not inclusive of people with disabilities. Well, guess what? It was enacted before we have all this digital technology, so it really doesn't cover any of that digital technology. Now, you'd think that from a moral standpoint, if you realized that your app was not being inclusive and is actually being extremely exclusive of people with disabilities, that you would just make it more inclusive for people with disabilities. Just like Fortnite has all this extra modes for people who need, you know, like people who need, I only do that because they show the dots. You guys know the dots. They do it for people with color blindness. So they show like the, you know, the vision dots, and then you pick which one matches your level of being able to see, and then you play with colorblind mode. They don't have to do that. They don't get paid more to do that. They just know that it's good for their audience and that it's the right thing to do. They're not legally obligated to do that, but they do it because it's the right thing to do. They don't do anything like that in this game, and it's very, very exclusive for, you know, people who are in rural areas as well as people who have disabilities. So I always thought that that was very unfair. So anyway, that's my opinion on that. They need to make it more inclusive for people with disabilities. It's not fair. I've been farming since I've been farming shiny Charmander, 1,000 candy for Charmander, not a single shiny. Am I soft banned? If you can get, no, you're not soft banned, bro. If you can get Charmander, you don't have a soft ban or a shadow ban. And you can get shinies while you're shadow banned. People have proved it. You can get shiny Magikarp while you're shadow banned. It's shadow banned, but yeah, exactly. If you see Charmander, you're not shadow banned. You can't see starters when you're shadow banned. It just shows what kind of company they are, that they won't let people in wheelchairs play their game. They won't let people who have cancer and they're bedridden, stuck in bed, play their game. And they want to be the AR company of the future, and it's like, well, including everybody is kind of the way of the future. That's not really what they're doing here. I would love to see a feature like, I want to play this nest. I'm an organic player, I play at home, you know, in my local areas, but I find out that there's a nest nearby that's really good. I want to play this nest, right? I just buy a plane ticket, I buy a bus ticket, I buy whatever item in the game that makes my player be allowed to go to that destination, and then I can play that destination for whatever amount of time that I choose. You know, and then I can come back. So it's like, I just don't understand why you can't do something like that. There's money to be made. And then they could sell, you know, also the augmented reality experience of actually seeing what it's like on your phone while you're catching. So you'd be in like a 3D environment and catching, and it would be showing Pokemon, you know, around you. They could really make some cool features like that, but it's just stupid how limited their perspective is. They're like, you can only play there if you actually go there. I'm like, so I'll never get to experience what it's like to play in most of the world. Great game. Yeah, that's just, it'd be more fun if I would get to experience what it's like to play in the rest of the world. And for many, like their target audience, kids, that's not possible. That's why their target audience is no longer kids, because kids hate this game. Kids quit this game because it's not fun for them. They can't travel. But they could tell some sort of a story in the game about traveling. They could tell some sort of a story in the game about gym progression, going and doing gyms in other areas. That way you could, you know, get gym leaders. They could put a story mode with gym leaders and you travel to different areas. I've said this several times, you know. It would make the game so much more interesting, but they just won't do it. And the game is so limited right now. There's barely anything to do in the game. And it's been like this for a long time. But shiny hunting is fun, so... Shiny hunting has been like the most fun thing to do in every Pokemon game ever. And this game is no different, so... We just gonna be on that shiny grind. Oh yeah. Helen, it's totally not safe for kids anymore. With friends, with the way that friends work, somebody could try and be your friend, contact you on Twitter, WhatsApp, Facebook, anywhere, try and be your friend, and then be like, hey, I have a Dragonite, meet me at this location. And they might trick some kid into meeting him. They might trick some kid into opening the front door and walking outside. I mean, this game has become a way to do that for predators. I'm just like, this is messed up. Like, they should be ashamed. They should honestly be ashamed. Anybody who plays this game with your kids, just make sure you know who every one of their friends are. And don't let them have friends that are people that you don't know in real life. Because who knows what they're going to say to them. Or try to trick them, you know. And kids don't know the difference. So, no, I don't like that they created a feature that has that potential. It could be anybody, and once they're friends, and they realize that they can trade with them, they may... Who knows what they'll do for that Pokemon, you know? Who knows what your kid might actually do to go get that Pokemon, and they may think that it's harmless because they've been fooled, and that's how predators operate. So, I don't like that they made a feature with so little care for children. I've said since the beginning, before I even spoofed it, they would just make the game better and listen to the community. People wouldn't spoof in the first place. And I've said that for so long, and they spent so much money and so much time trying to ban spoofers rather than just improve the game. And it just shows what kind of company they are. They're totally addicted to their morals. They're totally addicted to their idea. They don't want to change. They won't change their plan. They're just like, no, we had this great idea. Nothing was wrong with our idea. We'll never change our idea. It was so good. Our idea was the best. We're gonna be millionaires. This idea, no one will ever have a good idea like this ever again. No competition. These mangoes are so good right now. I was really hungry. I'm sorry, guys. How would I improve the friend system to prevent predators? Let you be able to trade without having to be next to somebody. That way you could actually make a friend safely in Australia and trade them for regionals. It would be a way to get a really good pen pal, but instead it's a way to get a really good predator. All they would have to do is make it to where you can trade from any distance, no matter where your friend lives. So if I have a friend in Florida, I can trade with my friend in Florida, no matter where we live, no restrictions on the actual location required with trading. That would be the one. They could just change that thing and it would be so much safer for kids, and kids would actually have fun with the game again because they could trade with their friends when they're not around their friends. Like at night, they would be able to open the game at night, which you have no reason to open the game at home at night. There's just no reason to do that for a kid. But if you could trade with your friends all night long, you might open the game and then chat with your friends and then trade with your friends because you have nothing better to do, and then you might haggle for like half an hour over one trade, and that would actually eat up a lot of your time at night, so it would be fun. But instead, you can't do that. At night, if you want to trade with your friends, if you're a kid, that's impossible unless your parents will let you go to their house, you know. But if you live across town from them and you can't leave the house and go to their house, then that's not going to be possible. Yeah, Chloe lives in LA. She can't take a $1,000 phone out and just walk around. You know what I'm saying? There's certain parts of LA where that's impossible. Shout out to Tazzy. Thanks for watching. I'm not a hater. I just want the game to be super high quality, like Pokemon always has been, and Pokemon players deserve better than this game. And I also want it to be safe, and they haven't made it safe. There was a Pokemon player who fell off of a mountainside. And died. This dude was trying to catch a Pokemon and accidentally walked over a cliff and died. Now, if you could stand still and not have to walk and go and try and get closer and closer and closer to make this Pokemon spawn, he wouldn't have had that problem. He could have just droned over there and made it spawn, but he was trying to get it to spawn and he walked off a cliff and died. Alright, that was in California. I'm like, seriously though? That's messed up. If your game is causing people to die, you might consider making some changes to your game. Another instance where Pokemon Go caused someone to die. Alright, I'll probably get demonetized for talking about this stuff. Alright, Pokemon Go. This guy in Japan, I think it was Japan, it might have been Taiwan or something. This guy catches a Lapras. Alright, he's like an older gentleman, okay? He catches the Lapras. He's so excited about catching the Lapras, he has a heart attack and dies on the spot. Now, I'm like, you guys, do you remember how rare Lapras was in the early days? You guys remember, I spent like almost a year of my life trying to get a Lapras and driving really far distances to try and go to places where they had spawned. Alright, I wanted that Lapras really bad. The hype in year one was so real. The dude, it's like if the Pokemon are so rare in your game that people are out here having heart attacks from catching them, that's messed up. Just let people catch a Lapras. Like, it shouldn't be so rare that the dude has a heart attack when he gets one. I mean, that's just messed up. Like, you shouldn't be like freaking out that hard over a game. Just increase the spawn rate for Lapras. You're killing people out here. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, this game, they're out here killing, you know, citizens of the world just over some Pokemon. I'm like, that's messed up though, you guys. That's actually messed up. Just imagine if that guy would have gone to the Yokosuka event, catching like 10 unknowns. He would have, no, he probably would have been fine because it would have been a little bit more understandable. When you catch a lot of something, you're like, okay, this isn't that rare. But you know what they did, you guys? You know what they did? Exactly what I said they should do. Increase the spawn rate for rare spawns. They did do that. The spawn rate for rare spawns is way increased thanks to the weather update. The weather update increased the spawn rate for many rare spawns that were hard to find. So, thanks to the weather update, they actually did do exactly what I was suggesting, which is increase the spawn rate for rare spawns. I suggested that from early in the game, though. It was just annoying. You could never find them, and then when you would find them, you couldn't track them down and figure out where they were. If you're shadow banned, you'll only be able to see common spawns. Okay? Only common spawns. So, you won't be able to see any starters. You won't be able to see any evolved forms. You'll never see an evolved Pokemon in the wild. I'm gonna eat all these mangoes and then I'm probably gonna bounce you guys because I really do have to do my laundry. Oh my god, you guys know who I love so much right now? Teddy Burr and Kim Burr. Teddy Burr family. Did you guys watch their puppy pool party live stream today? I don't know why, but I love watching their dang puppies. And they have, like, the cutest dogs, like, ever. So, I'm just like, wow. That's amazing. Really, really, like, really love their stream. So, I was watching that earlier today. That was good. Oh, Snubble. Snubble, you guys. Please shine. Please shine. There's a Snubble, you guys, by the 2 gyms right here. I really wanted that thing to shine. Yeah, Albert Games, if you could see the Pokemon in the distance so that you knew that there was something there that's worth walking for, that would be so much better. They say that they want people to walk, and it's like, well, if you showed me that there's a Snorlax in the distance, it's a guarantee that I'm going to walk over there and get it. No doubt about it. And the drone would be nice just in case you're too far and you still want to catch around you. I open Jurassic World Alive probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times per night. I open Jurassic World Alive all the time to see what dinosaurs are around me and catch them. I don't open Pokemon Go that often because there are actually 3 or 4 spawn points inside my house, which is pretty amazing. But, I mean, I don't open it that often because I know there are going to be trash on them, and there's no reason to catch them because there's no PvP, so it's like no point. But I open up the Jurassic World Alive because I get raptors in my house, and I'm like, hey, that's lit. Like, there's a great reason to catch those. They improve my ability to get wins in ranked PvP. So, it's like the cycle of, like, why you're supposed to be playing is just totally broken in Pokemon Go because there's no PvP. But then the cycle in Jurassic World Alive is complete, so it feels different when you play. You feel, in Jurassic World Alive, you feel like I'm actually accomplishing something, I'm getting better, I'm making progress towards something. In Pokemon Go, you progress towards level 40, but there's no reason to be level 40. You get to level 40 and all you can do is power up your Pokemon to max, but to do what with them? There's no PvP, so that's why the cycle is broken. If they fix the cycle, this game would actually be so much better. But I don't think they're going to do ranked PvP because they're so afraid of the spoofers. I think that all the PvP is going to be non-ranked. They're just going to do private tournaments for entertainment purposes. You know they're going to be sponsored by companies. It's going to be the McDonald's tournament, you guys. You know it's going to be the McDonald's tournament. Alright, I can already see it coming. They're going to ruin this game with PvP. I'm already predicting it. But guess what? We're going to have our own spoofer tournaments too, so get ready for that. That's what's going to be great. We're gonna make Pokemon Go great again, one way or another. You guys think it'll be ranked PvP? With arenas? And gym leaders or something like that? Or some kind of PvP story mode or something like that? You know? I don't know. If you guys want to know what hack I'm using, just look in the description. I just posted a new hack video today. Brand new hack video posted today. And that hack video is going to be lit. I did post a new video on how I spoofed today. I'll throw you guys the link before I go, just to make sure it gets a lot of likes. Make sure you guys drop like 5 comments on that thing and drop a like, okay? Make sure you drop, make sure you comment Spoof Nation on that thing. Alright, make sure you comment Hack Power. Alright, make sure you comment Turtle Power. Make sure you guys comment like at least 3 dozen comments on that video. Alright, I want to see like total comment spam on that video. And also post if the hack worked for you or not. People really do need for there to be like the device posted and whether or not it worked in the comments. So yeah, anyway guys, I have finished off my mangoes over here, which means it's about time to go. Remember you guys, if you're lonely, just take a walk in the woods. Alright, and always remember to keep it litty like Skitty. Alright, you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's a little tiny bit shorter than we normally do, but that's because I got to go and do my laundry. Alright, so laundry day is today, but we may come back and do a late night stream. Really want to play some Fortnite, and I would really like to play some Jurassic World Alive. I don't know which I'm going to do. You guys think I should play Fortnite tonight? Or do you think I should play Jurassic World Alive? Should I play Fortnite or Jurassic World Alive? Fortnite or JWA? What you guys think? Fortnite or JWA? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Fortnite or JWA? Fortnite or Jurassic World Alive? A lot of people said JWA. We might do it. We might do it, guys. Alright, you guys. I am gonna get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. You guys are litty like Skitty. Guys are lit like Litten. You guys are the best. Best live stream viewers ever. Best live stream viewers right here. Best live stream viewers. Hey, make sure you guys go like and comment my video, okay? Alright, you guys. Please Go like and comment my video, okay? Thanks. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you everybody for watching. Peace. Poochie gang.